Hello everyone. Today we are going to see about the topic preparation of campus interview for the product based company. As you all know, software companies are divided into two: service based companies and product based companies. In my other video, I have completely explained about the differences of service based companies and product based companies. I have added the link to this video in the description. Please do watch that video. Now let us see how should we prepare for a product based companies. Before starting your preparation, you should know in which type of college you are currently pursuing in. There are two types of colleges: tier 1 type of colleges and tier 2 type of colleges. Tier 1 type of colleges will have a greater opportunity of many product based companies visiting them. Tier 2 type of colleges will have greater opportunity of service based companies visiting them, and a very few product based companies will be visiting. In case if you are studying in a tier 1 type of college, then it is very easy to crack a product based companies, because even if you miss in one of the entry, you can crack it in the next interview for a different company. But in case of tier 2 type of colleges, you have very low chances and you should be very skilled to crack the product based companies. There is another way in which you can enter a product based company, that is through referral. In case if you have any of your friends or your relatives working in a product based company, then you can request them to refer you for a position or a vacancy. Please do not hesitate to ask your relatives for referrals, because the person who is about to refer you will also earn money. So there is nothing to get hesitated. Both of them, that is you and the referral person, will also get profited. The next important thing for the preparation of product based company is you should start early. It is always better to start your preparation at the early stages of your college. You can either start at the second year or your third year. Both practice and confidence together is the only key to crack a product based companies. You will have immense practice only if you start your preparation at your second year, because in your second year you can start learning a programming language. You can learn in the second year, and in the third year you can start practicing. It is not important that you should know all the programming languages. It is enough if you know one complete programming languages under in-depth knowledge, and if you know all the nooks and corners of that specific programming language. Let us consider C++ or Java. If you know C++, both its basic and its advanced, then you will be capable enough of implementing any logic using that specific language. The selection of the language is very specific to your own interest. You can select any language, and you have to be very well versed in that particular language. Given a problem, you should know its implementation, you should know which concept can be used to solve this problem. Select one programming languages, learn everything, refer the best books for that specific programming language, go through the online websites and practice more. On your second year of college, start learning that programming language, and in the third year of that college, start practicing it. You can practice it using online websites. There are websites like Geeks for Geeks, W3 Schools, etc. These websites provide an online platform that helps you in both learning and practicing. There are separate pages in the website that help you first learn all the basic concepts and even advanced concepts of that programming language, and then it allows you to practice for the problems. Geeks for Geeks websites have specific sections which contains the problem questions that are asked in the product based companies. For example, it contains a separate set of questions that Amazon asks, Facebook asks. You can practice each and every type of question if you are in case attending that specific company. For example, if about Amazon is going to come to your college in a few days or a few months, you can start preparing the questions that is available under Amazon section in the Geeks for Geeks website and start solving those problems. This will be very helpful when you are about to attend your placement drives. One more important factor is your resume. During all the technical rounds, the interviewer will be having your resume in hand. So it is always important to have the right content in your resume. Never add any extra content in the resume because it is a very important thing such that the interviewer will start asking questions based on the content that you have added in the resume. If you add a content that is not very known to you, then you'll be got by the interviewer. He will start asking you many questions on that topic and you will not be able to reply to those questions. So it is always better to add the right content in the resume and change your resume in accordance to the requirement of the company. Based on the posting on which you are about to apply or the requirements of that specific posting, alter your resume. This is a very important factor. Do not have the same resume for all the product based companies. For example, if Amazon is working on some specific logic or using some specific technology, try learning that logic and try adding that in your resume and remove all unwanted stuff. This would be helpful when the interviewer is trying to shortlist the candidates because all companies prefer taking candidates who they actually want so that they help in the development of their company. So if you add such kind of technologies in your resume, then it would be helpful for them to shortlist your resume. One more important thing is data structure. Although you are very strong in one of the programming language, you should have immense in-depth knowledge in data structure concepts. Data structure concepts includes linked list, stack, queue, hash map, trees, etc. All these concepts are very important. Given a problem, you should try to solve the solution for that problem by using data structure concepts and its algorithms. As soon as the interviewer is giving you a solution, sorry, a question, please do not try to solve it. First, try to communicate with him, try to interact with him, and obtain the requirements or obtain the way in which he is expecting you to answer, and then try implementing it. Some interviewers expect very optimized code. In product based companies, most of the interviewers expect only optimized code. For given a problem, there might be three to two ways of implementing a solution for that problem. One of the way might be very simple, but it might not be optimized. The other way might be very complex, but it will be optimized. So it is always better to prefer the optimized way. Optimization means it includes both time complexity and space complexity. Your code should be in such a way that it takes very less time to execute and it should take very less space. You should consider all these factors before answering a question or a problem given by the interviewer. You will get to know about this optimization, about test cases only when you have practice. So, it is very important for you to practice in the online portal websites so that it would not be a new experience when you are attending the interview. If you have immense amount of practice, you will start to think logically and you can implement the problem's solution in different ways. You can also participate in hackathons. Google, TCS, and many other online websites such as Hacker Earth, Hacker Rank conduct hackathons, which is a very big and important feature which will help you to enter into a product based company. In these websites, they will be posting the problems and the students will try to solve those problems. First, decide which website you are going to choose. It is not necessary that you should participate in all the websites. Select any one website and create an account in that website and start solving the problems in that particular website. You can first try implementing the simple methods and then you can move forward to the complex solutions. When you practice more and when you provide optimized code, then HackerRank will start providing you a rating or even ranking. Students from all over the world will be using this softwares and they'll be practicing. So it is better to be always competitive. When you take part in competitions such as hackathons, you will get to know the standard of your coding, and even they will have test cases so that you can cover all edge case scenarios and corner case scenarios. You should be well versed in all these scenarios and you should not take this very easily because most of the companies take these platforms like HackerRank and HackerEarth as an tool for their recruitment. Even in your resume, you can add your scores that you have obtained in these websites. You even have a separate page in these websites in which the company's recruitment will be notified. In that particular page, you can see there is a job vacancy at a particular company, and even if your score is very high, you can directly apply through that website itself. Thus, HackerRank and HackerIt's websites are a key tool that will help you reach the product based companies. If you are a good coder and if you have a capability of producing very optimized code, then even you have very high chances of getting placed in a product based company directly by your score that is obtained in the HackerRank website. The companies will look into these websites and pick up candidates who have really done well in their coding, and you can directly get placed in these kinds of companies. Now, let us talk about internships and your projects. It is very important to have an internship at a good company. For example, in case if you have an internship at Amazon, when you are trying to attend some other product based companies, your internship experience would help you. And the project that you have added in your resume is also very important. All the interviewers in the technical rounds will have your resume in your hand. So you have to be very thorough about the content that you add in your resume. You should know all the logics and the implementations because they may even ask you, why have you implemented this logic? You might tried something else. So you should have answers for all such kind of questions. Even the interviewer might be from the same domain as you have mentioned in your resume. So you can never lie to him. You have to tell him all the contents that you know, and you can just openly tell to him if you are not aware of any topic. And thus, there comes an end. The important factors for product based company is you should have your resume clear and cut with all the necessary information. You have to change your resume in accordance with the type of company you are applying for. Start learning one particular programming language and be well versed in both basics and advanced of that particular programming language. Try practicing more in online websites. Try participating in hackathons that are held online. This will give you an hands on experience on different types of problems. At your free time, try building applications of your own for your own usage. Try building an web application which has end to end functionalities, which will give you a knowledge, and also you can share that experience to the interviewers during your technical rounds. I wish you like this video. Do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.